Good morning, everyone. We're back at it this morning. And of course, we come outside to find a great surprise. I want to show you my surprise. It wasn't Abigail. Abigail just laying there. She's always having fun. Let's show you what we're doing this morning. You come outside and you find this. Look at that. And I checked it. The tires ruined. The tires are not that old. When you live on a gravel road, you never know what kind of hidden surprises on the road that you're going to run over, but it's not just a puncture I can patch. I'm going to have to take it off and put another tire. Now when I replaced these, the truck had 2 tires that were worn out and 2 decent tires, so I saved 2 of them. So I'm going to use one of those tires and replace this and get some more wear out of it. Now y'all ignore that part there. That's another whole story. We'll have to get that another time. Okay, we got the cap taken off that was here on the wheel. And I've got all the lug nuts loose. I like to loosen them before I jack up the car. So, see, that one was still tight. I got all the others loose. See, it's loose. Now I can jack it up and get it off pretty easy. The reason I leave it jacked or on the ground when I loosen them is because it holds the wheel still. It won't spin or anything. I've got the jack under here. Let's go set the park brake on the truck. Make sure it holds it in place. There we go. That way it locks this wheel and that way the truck can't shift on me. All right, let's get it jacked up. Get it up high enough that way when the new other tire is aired up, it'll fit. Oh, it's dirty. It's only flat on one side. But I hit something pretty good in the road and it ruined the tire because it all bulged out before it left the air, so it broke steel in it. Let's roll it out here and get another tire. All right, let's see if we... I think they make these tires heavier each year, don't you think, Sandy? Go ahead and take this valve stem out. All right, big gloves, sometimes you gotta take them off. There you go. See the little valve stem? Take that out, and I've gotta lay it somewhere where I can find it. Because I gotta put it back for the other tire. What it's doing is letting some air back in it, so this will come back out, and that'll make it easier to work with. This is my other tire that I'd saved. It's a few years old, but it's still got some good tread on it. It's worn even, so I think it'll work. There he comes. See, it all popped back out. All right, we're ready to take it off. Yeah, I'm working in limited space because my building's full. This is going to push on the tire. See, it breaks it off the rim. See, completely off the rim. Now we turn it around, do the other side. Come on. Clean shirt. Working up a sweat already. All right, got the top side. Now let's see if we can get the bottom side. And of course it tried to seal itself back down. Sometimes it goes smoothly. Okay, junk tire. Smear a little soap on here, makes it go on the rim a little easier. Favorite dirt dauber nest. Another one. I'm sure that adds to the wheel weights. Of course, my button I push is all the way down here behind all these other tires. Yeah, that tire looks pretty good too. All right, we heard it pop on the rim. Let's get our little valve core put back in it. We're gonna put this back in. All right, let's see if we can get about 36 pounds in it. Okay, now that that's aired up, we can turn off this noisy compressor. Yeah, that's better right there. Okay, let's unlock this tray so we can get the tire off. I'm gonna drop it right here on Sandy's toes. Make sure we got no leaks. No bubbles on that side. Just checking the rim. All right, we're good to go. Hi, Shelby. You gonna help me? Hi, pretty girl. All right, let's go put it back on the truck. All right, now let's get the lug nuts back on. We're gonna be in business without having to take the spare off the truck. It's still underneath there. Time you can do this without having to take the spare off, that's a win. And I've got a cap for this valve stem probably out there in the building somewhere. We'll have to go hunt for one. Don't like to leave them uncovered like that. You get too much sand and dirt in them. Yeah, a little air gun or electric gun would be a whole lot faster than me doing this by hand. But somebody broke it this afternoon. Just gotta get them snug. Before you let anything down on the ground. Okay, everybody wonders how tight do you get these? Well, if you don't have a torque wrench, you just tighten them tight till you think you're there, or what your manufacturing specs are. But I'm gonna go get a torque wrench. So let me go get that out of the other building. I'll be right back. Okay, we went and got our torque wrench out of the building. This is a pretty good tool to have on a farm because a lot of times you want to tighten things to what the specs are, or what you know for sure is going to hold the wheel on. This one just has a little adjuster. You can adjust it to the spec that you want. We're going to set this one about 95 pounds of torque. And what that does is it'll click when you get to where it needs to be. See there? That one's tight. Can't over tighten them that way. Hope y'all can hear it click. I can. Just double check them. That wheel is on. Now let's let it down and get our cap on. Yeah, it pulls apart. There we go. Wheels on the ground. Let's put the cap on. Now, I already know what a lot of you are going to say. He didn't balance the tire. No, I didn't balance the tire. I don't have a balancer, but I'll run it over to my brother's house and we'll throw it on the balancer and get it where it needs to be so it won't bounce. But for now, I got a tire I can drive, and he's only 3 miles down the road, so I don't have to worry about it for 3 miles. All right, we're all done. The only thing left now is putting up the tools and parking the truck. We can call this a wrap. Oh goodness, sometimes I get out of breath doing these things. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed watching just that little bit. I know some of you, not everybody has changed a tire before. You know, that was a requirement before I got my driver's license. My dad said, you got to be able to change a tire for me. My sisters had to be able to change a tire. And so he watched all of us do it before we could drive a car. So we do it ourselves. We change our own tires. We fix our own flats here on the farm. Please subscribe. We appreciate everybody that's watching. We've had an uptick in some of our subscribers lately. We really appreciate y'all watching, taking the time to enjoy our videos. Y'all have a great evening.